HBO Family was a block of family movies, TV shows and shorts like El Perro y Gato, or The Dog and Cat, and of course, one of my favorite TV shows, Crashbox. Now, Crashbox was a variety educational TV show meant for kids to learn about math, English, phrases, history, and science. My favorite skits from the show are listed as Sketchpad, Mug Shots, Haunted House Party, 10 Seconds, The Revolting Slob, Captain Bones, Poop or Scoop, Psycho Math, Dirty Pictures, and Eddie Edible. I was watching an airing of HBO Family's The SpongeBob SquarePants movie when the weirdest glitch happened. When SpongeBob and Patrick was riding on David Hasselhoff's back and saying "see ya" to Dennis, it glitched when Patrick said "see", then it cut to showing the credit sequence, and then the HBO Family Coming Up Next box showed up on the bottom saying "Coming Up Next, Crashbox Episode 60 Now." Planet Grande only aired the last episode in April 2000, and there was never, I repeat, never aired an episode named Episode 60. After the Best Day Ever song and the credits ended, it showed the logos instead of the last-minute theater gag with Patchy and a theater worker. Suddenly, it cut to static and then the famous HBO Family feature presentation screen before showing the intro. "Well, now that we've got your attention, let the games begin," was heard instead of the sleeping brain. There weren't any working robots. Instead, it was the main robot who had to program the glitching and power off studio. The lights flashed with the crusty robotic words HBO and Crashbox before it powers off. Instead of something clever and funny when fixing it, he said, "Oh God, why does this happen? This must have been the 60th time I ever." I saw flashes of him fixing the machine before the game console flashed, and a robotic hand placed a game box cartridge. Now, I'm not gonna explain each and every detail possible, but instead, I'll list the games and the alternate things that happened. Captain Bones in the original games would play math with his own bones. In the alternate version, his ship was underwater and his bones were scattered across the ocean. Psycho Math in the original games would teach kids about math in a radical way. In the alternate version, Psycho Math's screen was smashed and his eyes were showing BSOD. The Revolting Slob in the original games would teach about English and words. In the alternate version, the Revolting Slob was shown on a dinner table, tied and cooked. Haunted House Party in the original games would teach about famous people like Abraham Lincoln while guessing who's talking through the window. In the alternate version, the house's windows were smashed, and you can make out the butler hanging from a noose. Afterwards, instead of one of the robots saying, "And now it's time to look back and to show you how smart you really are," but instead, he grabbed the hammer and smashed the screen before saying, "We don't need to show that anyway, see ya soon," he said before hitting the credits button with the same hammer. I was gobsmacked as I saw the credits pass through with the same peppy Crashbox music. How could such a clever show have such a screwed-up lost episode airing? Was all I could think as I got up and washed my face. But when I got back to the TV, a screen came up that I'd not seen before. It showed the same static from before, but it showed black text saying, "We're sorry. Our original airing was hacked," and showed something disturbing. We'll continue our broadcast in just a few. Suddenly, it faded in and faded out to show the SpongeBob SquarePants movie again. I sighed in relief, knowing the nightmare was over.